Okay, so here's a JMRI and a Panel Pro. I started creating a diagram of my layout. So I have all my signals here. And let me see if I highlight it. It gives me the information of the signal, the addresses, and so forth. Uh, so I can operate the signals manually through the screen. See, this is the 7 and 8, and right now it's green. When you look at the layout there, that post is green, and this one is green. These are all green, so if I go here and I say flip that one yellow, flashing yellow, or solid yellow, red, I'll pick this other guy red. See, so those two went red. If you look at the layout there, they're red. I'll go back here and I'll say, make this guy a flashing yellow, and this guy a flashing yellow. Go back to the layout. There you go. There's your flashing yellows. So it's using the commands through this interface. So the other thing, what you have to do set up here is in the signal heads. You see, here's something to do with signals. See, I said signal heads, and I have my addresses. I created these signals. See, 7 and 8. I say make it red, or make it green, and make it, let's say, yellow. Signal 7, signal 8. I'll make it yellow. So now if I go back to the layout, bang, they're yellow. So as you go through and you identify, it's something you have to learn with JMRI. I gave it all my locations, my information, the addresses when I set it up. Here I have with the turnouts, I'm giving it information where turnout addresses, where they go. Let me see, sensors. Sensors are for the block detection. So all the sensors, you identify them going through. So then when you get to the map and then you say stuff like, flip a turnout. Let's say here, you hear that one, see it goes. And based on where the turnouts go, the lights will also go. But what's neat again is if you don't have the CSC e-boards that I'm using, then you would need to use JMRI and have your computer interface connected to the computer to give all the information, to make all the lights work. But since I have those CSC boards, they have all that logic, which I showed earlier. Then you don't need the JMRI. You could use it, or you don't have to use it. And that system is running independently by itself. You power up your layout, the signals are working. You don't have to turn on the PC, load the program, and so forth. But that's another option too. If you want to go down that road, you can use a Raspberry Pi and install JMRI on a Raspberry Pi, which is like a $35 little computer, credit card size computer, and do all that information there. But then again, you have to boot that up. You have the program is on the memory card. You have to load it up. Hopefully it doesn't get corrupted. Sometimes people run into issues where there is some corruption and stuff, and then it's like, now what do I do? So it could give you a little bit of headaches, but it is some flexible. And but also this CSC board there, it's also flexibility. If I mess up on the conditions of which lights should be what color, I go back into JMRI. I call up the menus that I showed before. Let me see this screen here, and I start to play around with all the outputs. Each in the case of a CSC board, see there's 66 cells that I can change information and tell it what lights are what condition and all that information. Anyway, it's quite a long learning curve, but once you get it, everything is great. All right, thanks for listening. Bye bye.